Yes, walk on. You know what? Yeah, I just decided to go live random. You know why? Because I was thinking about a few things, innit? And I thought to myself, what's the point of me thinking about this and not just talking about it going live, innit? So that's what I've done. Because I was watching YouTube just a minute ago, yeah, and I was watching like like they do like these clips of watchalongs and that. Like they do watch. I don't know if you lot watch these watch along clips. So sometimes, yeah, after games are finished, yeah, there's like a YouTube channel, yeah, that will like show bare watch along clips, isn't it? Like hate alongs and watch alongs and all of that type of stuff, yeah. So I watch them, innit? And I'm always seeing like man like screaming and shouting and jumping up and down and like I see someone the other day, they got up, they kicked the chair, then they threw some ice cream on the wall, and I was just like, yeah, this is all wild. Like, I don't know, man. That's just not really my thing. You get me? You know what I'm saying? So I thought, let me just go live on my own thing, and then let's just see what I go on because I want to talk about Saka and Nwaneri and like what the actual situation is because Nwaneri has to play. Simple. So we're gonna get into that a little bit. I'm gonna try and interact with the comments a bit more in this one as well because you know me, I just for some reason just forget about it. Play Fortnite from the hospital bed. I don't play Fortnite. I know it's a big boy game, but I don't play that still. All right, Justy, big up everyone. When is Dean in? Dean's not in. Dean does his own thing. Sometimes, we need to do more together, to be fair. We should really have more shows together, to be fair. So we're probably going to work on that. Because we don't, um, even though we do streams, we don't really do that much together, to be fair. So, yeah, it's true. So, I don't know. We don't do enough streams together, but we're going to change that still. Congrats on the 1 kg. Big up, my broski. Come on, family. You know what? I feel like a lot of people grow faster than us, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time when we're getting to 1K, in fact, not that you have to look at that, but I feel like with us, I feel like it was like really niche. So you got to really tune into, man. You get me? We're not just going to be sitting there talking about tactics and Amarim and all that forever. So if you're really on super duper football 24/7, I think it's probably other places that people probably tune into. You know what I'm saying? But for those that are with us, like I know the names. I know Dre. I know B Winnie. I know like Hyper. I know a lot of names in it. So I know the people that are there with us. Slim Handle and get me, man. Know the people that are with us from the thing. So love for my bro, man. Like you know what I'm saying. Because I just turned on the ads. I didn't even know, man. Man hit it earlier on today. I didn't know you had to turn stuff on like that. I knew you had to turn it on, but I didn't know you had to turn ads on. So man, just turn it on, innit? Bare verifications and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no, big up my man, big up my brother, man, big up Dre, big up for the support, my brother. You get me? Every support's appreciated, every love's a bit appreciated, man. What it be when you say no? I mean, Nwaneri and Saka as one of them can't play at the moment. What are you talking about, B Winnie, fam? Well, you got to tell me what you're talking about, my guy. It was a joke. What's the joke, fam? Like, what are you talking about, my G? Your joke's gone way over man's head. I'm not gonna lie to you. Easy. Are you going catch up Liverpool? Congrats on the 1 stars. Connection with fans is great. Will you ex players like Ian Wright and Thierry on? I don't know what you're talking about, my bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I think some of you lot are confused me with Dean. Like Daz Reynolds, big up you. I'm the other half of FamZone, innit? Dean's the other half. So you're talking about Slot. I'm Arsenal. Dean's Liverpool. Two different people still. But let me get into what I think about this thing about Nwaneri and Saka and Nwaneri because obviously I said a little while ago that Nwaneri should have been playing on the right wing because I feel like he's a little bit too immature for the centre. I feel like when you're playing the centre, you got to be a bit too mature and a bit too measured and controlled, innit? And I think Nwaneri, he's like that young player that's like erratic and raw, yeah. So I feel like he needs to play on the right wing. But what's happened is now he's gone to the right wing. I'm looking at him thinking, you're actually a lot better than I realized. You get me? Like I know a lot of people doing this, comparing him to Messi, comparing him to Yamal, comparing him to like obviously Saka as well. He's like a Saka Odegaard mix. He's like a fast shooting Odegaard. Do you get me? But he's got this thing, yeah, where with like I don't know what Arteta's gonna do, because whenever he has to play, simple as that. Like he has to play, Bob. Like he has to play ahead of Martinelli. He has to play ahead of Trossard. He has to play ahead of everyone. Whenever he has to play. So if Saka comes back now, like I'm looking at it like there's two options that you have in it with Saka in it. You either go Saka on the right when Nwaneri left, or you say, oh, Saka can play left and he's a bit more mature. So play Saka left and Nwaneri right. Now, I don't know which one I would go for. I might figure it out because I feel like Nwaneri can do what Saka's doing on the right. Maybe not as consistently, but he can do it. But I feel like Saka is more grown on the left. Do you get it? Like I feel like Saka can hold his own on the left. So I don't know. Like maybe I guess maybe if you had Saka, you got Saka when Nwaneri playing, maybe play Saka on the right with Odegaard, and then Nwaneri put him to the left, maybe. But I just feel playing Nwaneri on the left, it could be a bit weaker. I think if you have Saka on the left, I don't think it's weaker. That's basically where I'm coming from. Like, if you play Saka left and Nwaneri right, I feel like our team gets stronger. If you play Saka right and Nwaneri left, how much stronger does it get? I don't know if Nwaneri is really mature enough to play on the left, but then he's shown he's mature enough already, so maybe he needs to. Maybe I think that's probably what we should do. Probably play, because Nwaneri's better at beating players than Saka is. That he's better at beating players. Like Nwaneri's on the right, and he's just like Saka's way more of a static player, but clever. Nwaneri beats players. Like he's playing against Guardiola, he was ripping Guardiola to shreds. Like ripped Guardiola to shreds. Well, even like you see, like Saka has this thing where sometimes he plays against certain players and he struggles, isn't it? So like he struggles with Cucurella, he struggles with Anthony Robinson. I don't think Nwaneri would struggle with these guys. Not to say that he's better, but I just feel like the way he plays, he would be able to use a lot more skill and jinky stuff to be able to get past them. Saka's more of a methodical player, isn't it? So I think Nwaneri would be better against the tough opponents. I think he'll be better. I think he's harder to get the ball from when he's running at you. Whereas Saka he's like a mature version of Nwaneri, isn't it? So I don't know, man. It's a good problem to have, but it's a big problem because as much as Nwaneri's like doing his thing and proving his point, he ain't gonna be able to sit on the bench for much longer. Like when Martinelli comes back and Havertz is back and we're looking for a new striker and Saka's back, Nwaneri can't be on the bench. Nwaneri can't be on the bench, unfortunately. So Arteta's got a big issue. Like we're seeing it like it's good, yeah. And it's all well and good, but unfortunately, or fortunately, Nwaneri's doing too much to be on the bench. Like I feel like he can go to the bench at the minute, but you got to remember, if he carries on playing the way he's playing, you can't bench him. Can't bench him, and this is what I like about Nwaneri. Like he forces big problems on you, and I feel like the way he plays, it's like you can see that in him. Like he looks like a humble guy that he's got zero fear. How many players have we had in the past that get the ball, run at Guardiola? Like, do you know our whole team for years have always been scared of Man City? Like, until this new batch of players that we've got, like the Declan Rices, the Salibas, the Gabriels, the Sakas, our whole club was always just a little bit fearful of Man City. We were like the crap version of City. You know what I mean? Or we was always just like, oh, we're just not. You see, now we've got players in the team that I don't think they're scared of anyone. I don't think these players are scared of anyone, man. I don't think Gabriel or Saliba are worried about anyone. You see how Gabriel is against every striker. He's on fighting everyone. Like, he don't care. I don't care who you are. You see, Lewis Skelly. How's Lewis Skelly come from nowhere to be in our best left back? Not only is Lewis Skelly going to be our best left back, he's going to be England's best left back for 10 years, barring injuries, touch wood. So this is what I'm saying when I say we've got no one that's scared of anyone. These players are not scared no more. Arteta has bred like real level of like bravery in these players. These players are not scared. And Nwaneri, he looks like such a humble, quiet boy. He's like another version of Saka, like humble, quiet, but loud with their play. Like, you can't do what Ethan's doing unless you've got mad confidence. Like, Ethan's running down the wing, taking on Guardiola with ease, running at them, shooting. Ethan does things here that you're thinking, oh, I wish you had passed it. But the fact he's shooting, I'm thinking, raw, your confidence level. He's not as frustrating as Trossard, because Trossard does the same thing. Trossard will like shoot when he's meant to pass. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, Trossard, man, you're always doing the wrong thing. Ethan's not quite that frustrating. Like, because he still kind of does the right thing a lot of the time. But with Nwaneri, I feel like the level of confidence that he's got, yeah, you can't just get that. Like, you can't just have that level of confidence. And I think he knows he's the real deal. You know what I mean? I think he finds everyone easy. I think when Nwaneri's playing in training, I think he finds everyone easy. That's the only explanation I've got when he's playing on the pitch now. I think he finds everyone easy. I think he plays against Calafiori and all them, man. I think he just skins them, man, easy. I think he plays against Lewis Skelly, and I think it'll be a tough battle a lot of the time. I think he probably just skips past him a lot of the time. That's the only way I can think of why he's got so much confidence so early. Because how can you have so much confidence and you haven't even played hardly any games? That's crazy to me. How you can have that much confidence and you don't even play that many games. So I think he's obviously tearing these men to shreds in training. I genuinely believe that. And that's the reason why I think he's so confident. Because he finds these men easy. Simple as that. Saka has a different way of playing than Nwaneri. Saka's like a grown up version. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Saka gets past people because his ball retention and his brain. Very rarely does he like get the ball and run past man. Like, Saka's not. He doesn't go past man with skill. Do you know what I mean? Like, Saka's more, he will get the ball, hold it off, use his brain, and he will know when to use what level of pace, what way to run. It's all clever with Saka. I mean, like, really good at holding the ball. Ethan gets the ball and he's like, I can just go past you. Like, his confidence level is way gone. There's no defender that he's thinking. There's no defender that can take the ball from me if I've got the ball. That's how Ethan plays. So the issue that Arteta's got is to fit them in. Because I used to say to people before, I used to say to people about 2 years ago, I used to chat to some of my brothers and my brothers and that, and I'll be like, I think we should play Saka in the 10. That's what I was saying before. And I was saying that because I was thinking, Saka in the 10, yes, he can do the creative thing, but I feel like when he gets the ball, he can run at. So if you're in the 10, you'll be running at Rodri. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you'll be running at, say, like Ndidi and those guys. I feel like Saka can get the beating of those guys 1v1 or most of the time. Like, I was thinking Saka should be in the 10. I don't know where that puts Odegaard. I don't really know. I'm not going to start getting into this one's left 8, right 8, up. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to be like, Odegaard plays attacking midfield. Rice, Partey, that's just how I'm gonna see it. So I was thinking Saka should be in the 10. Nah, now that Nwaneri is playing how he's playing, Nwaneri has to play left wing. But then the problem is you don't want to play Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri on the same side. They're too young for that. Like you want to play Man City and play both of them on the left, or you want to play against Real Madrid and play Nwaneri and Ethan together. I mean Lewis Skelly and Ethan together on the same side. I think that's just a bit naive, man. I don't think we should be playing Nwaneri and Lewis Skelly on the same side. I don't think so, innit? I don't know. Tell me what you lot think, man. Do you think if we played Real Madrid tomorrow, Saka comes back, I would play Lewis Skelly because he's playing well. I would have to play Saka on the left because I don't want Lewis Skelly playing with Ethan. That's where mine is. I don't want them playing together. And that's how I see it. I don't want Ethan playing with Lewis Skelly in a big game on the same side. Like I feel like you're just asking for problems. Even though they both can probably handle it, I just feel like, is it necessary to play two 18-year-olds? I mean, if you're good enough, innit? But is it necessary though? So, and I feel like Saka is a lot more mature and grown up to play on the left. But then, are we taking Saka out of his best position? This is the issue we've got. Like I would play Saka right, Ethan left. Yeah. When Lewis Skelly's playing left back, I would play Saka left. And I just don't know what games I would do that in. But one thing I do know is Nwaneri has to play. It's as simple as that, man. Like that whole him not playing, I think that's kind of got like we've saved ourselves 100 million. Like Martinelli, Trossard, they're good squad players, but and this is what I was thinking as well. If Nwaneri keeps playing like this and we decide to play, say, Nwaneri, say, on the left, for example, yeah, or Saka left. Let's imagine we play both of them in the team. Whichever one we decide, I think we need to decide today where they play. But let's imagine they both played. We both decided that they're both going to play in the team. What do we do do we go for Semenyo for 50, 60 million? Do we go for a Nico Williams? What do we do there? Because to me, I'm thinking, yeah, still go for Nico Williams. Still go for. I'm thinking we need two of them. I'm thinking we need both. Nico Williams, Semenyo, and Isaac, and Zubimendi. I'm looking at that type of summer window. I don't know what everyone else is looking at. I'm looking at a summer window. We need two wingers. So we need Semenyo, we need Nico Williams, we need Isaac potentially or Gyökeres, and we need Zubimendi. That's how I'm seeing it. But if Nwaneri's playing how he's playing, how does he not play? How do you not start this guy? Are we stunting his growth? Like, are we really gonna buy a Nico Williams who's super young? Yeah, and we've got a 17-year-old on the bench. Look at Yamal. They've got a player there for the next 15 years just because they decided to play him. I'm just trying to think. Do we do that as well? Do we take the risk and just say, you know what? Go play. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, man. I don't know if we just say go play, man. Do we just say to him, just go play? Go do your thing, my guy. Go pattern up. Go be great. Do we do that? Or do we go and get a Nico Williams and a Semenyo? I don't know, man. What do you lot think? Let me chat to you lot, man. What do you lot think? From rotation. Big up Neil Gunner, man. He's 17. There's so many games. Yeah. We don't know if right wing is Saka's best position, though. That's true. That is true. Put Saka on the left and Nwaneri on the right. Put Saka on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Because I do know he's got to play. Nwaneri has to play. And I don't think Nwaneri is gonna fade off either. I don't think he's gonna fade. So I think we're gonna have to put him on. That's why we play him. We're gonna have to put one of them. Someone has to go on the bench. Because I'm still planning to buy Semenyo. I want Semenyo in this team. So we don't need any right-sided attackers. Focus on the left side. When you say that, are you saying that means you're basically saying it as Ethan is the backup to Saka, innit? That's basically what you're saying, Bond Breaker, innit? You're saying Ethan has to be the backup to Saka, innit? I don't know if. Look at Yamal. Yamal is one of the best, probably the best winger in the world, one of the best wingers in the world because he's playing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what we saying, Ethan's not going to play every week. I slightly think he needs to be on that pitch weekly. Like, what is he doing? He's like, all now, he's got. Saka's been injured, yeah? Since Saka's been injured, Nwaneri is by far and away outshone all the other attackers. By far. That's how I see it. He's outshone all of them. And he's outshining people like Trossard. Trossard's a Premier League proven player. Martinelli's done this already. 15 goals in a season and stuff like that. Nwaneri's just outshining these guys. So I feel like we're holding him back. I feel like we're scared to let him be great because we know that if he goes and does what he has to do, there's no reining him back. Partey and Jorginho will leave in the summer, yeah. Put Saka at left centre midfield. I don't know, man. I feel like we're just doing too much. Put him at left centre midfield. I just feel like we're doing too much, man. Too much movement. Like, that's Declan Rice's position now. That's where Rice plays. If we buy Zubimendi, that's Rice's position. We don't need Saka there. Like, even though I think he'll be good there, and Saka's good he's a good defender, he's got energy. I think he'll be good there, but I don't know, man. I don't think I want to be moving. I want Saka up there near the goal, man. He's got too much quality for that. It's like Bell. Like Bell, when you see Bell and you remember Bell was doing his thing from left back, then you realise, go up front, go up there. He went left wing, then you realise, where do you want to play, Bell? He wants to play right wing, so he's playing right wing. Then he started playing attacking midfield in the centre. In fact, that's more Saka's trajectory. Buy quality and rotate Ethan. I still think Ethan can play through the middle. Yeah, I think he can as well. I think he can, but I think Ethan, I just feel like we're just holding him back, bro. I'll be real, man. Like, I feel like if he was somewhere else, he would be the superstar, man. I feel like he can just do things, man. I'll be real. Don't want to run him into the ground. Yeah, but he's not Yamal. We're not learnt from Saka. Yeah, but is he not Yamal though? Is he? Is he not? Is he not? You don't think? When I'm looking at Yamal and I'm looking at Ethan, I'm not seeing much difference. I'll be real. I'm looking at Ethan. I'm thinking, you're a lot better than I realized, bro. And I'm one of them people that likes to put to kind of curb it a little bit. But I feel like Ethan's being held back. I think he's better than we think. I'll be real. I think Ethan's a lot better than we think. And I know people don't realize. I think a lot of people feel like, no, don't rush it. But why? He's 17 years old. You only live once. You only get to play one career of football. I think he's a lot better than we realize. When they used to say, Nwaneri is the best to come out of the Hale End, that's what everyone used to say. Obviously, up to now, it used to be Jack Wilshere up to this date today, And then all the talk was about Nwaneri and Max Dowman. That was the talk for the last few years. That there was these two boys coming up that were different level to what they've seen before. So now I'm looking at Nwaneri and I'm looking at him. He's 17 years old. I'm looking at him thinking, you're actually better than everyone on the right wing. Like, he's better than all of them. Like, I know other teams have got their star boys like Ahmad and this one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got like, what's Liverpool's guy's name again, man? I can't remember Liverpool's boy name, but Liverpool got their little Harvey Elliott and stuff. Like, Nwaneri's different level to these guys, bro. Nwaneri's a different level to Ahmad, completely different level to Ahmad. I've watched Ahmad for a minute. Different level, bruv. Like, different levels. I'm just trying to think where I don't know, man. I feel like we're holding him back. We don't want to overplay him. We will have injuries. He's a capable debut. What do you mean capable debut? Capable sub, you mean, yeah? Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know, man. I feel like make sure you're liking and subscribing as well, though. Let's just not have chat for no reason, you get me? I feel like we're holding Nwaneri back. Be real. I feel like we're holding him back. I feel like we're holding him back. I feel like he's a lot better than put my charger in. I feel like he's a lot better than we actually realize. So I put my charger in, it's just messing around quickly. Pretty much, bro. Mad problem to have. Yeah, mad problem. But what would you do though, Bombreaker? What would you do? How would you? City will be smoking Liverpool Sunday. But I hope so, my brother. I think it's a bad time to play City with they've got all their pieces of puzzle kind of working. It's at City's ground as well. They're gonna want to get involved. Arteta's gonna want not Arteta. Pep's gonna want to do Arteta a favor. But we still gotta beat West Ham. It's not. You know what I'm saying, it ain't like we gotta do our job first and foremost. You get me? Like, we still gotta beat West Ham. So unfortunately, Odegaard gonna have to be phased out in the next 2-3 years if he even keeps up the performances. I think you could be right. The only issue we have with that is if Odegaard performances get back to where they were last year. If they get back to where they were last year, it's a great problem to have, but what do we do about it? Great problem to have, but what do we do about it? Because if Odegaard gets back to his best, it's a serious player that we've got there. And he's captain material. We know that already, so he's not a bad egg. He's one of the big reasons why these youngsters are coming through now because he's their mentor, isn't he? He's the one that, you know, like, you got like, what's that thing that you have? You know, you shadow someone or you follow them around the club. He's the one that does that for the youngsters, isn't it? So he plays a big role with this club, but people probably don't see it. And they always want him to scream and shout on the pitch. But there's different ways of being a captain, you know what I'm saying? Well, we've been waiting for quality level to give Saka rest. I think Ethan's too good to give Saka rest business, though, bro. That's the point I'm making. I don't think it's at the give Saka rest business. I think it's a bit, his level's too high for that. I know you're saying I'm going overboard with putting him up there with Yamal, but that's where I'm putting him. Let's not force it. The guy is 17. But what we forcing? He's showing us levels that we ain't seen before from a 17. What 17-year-old you know that plays like him? You ain't seen a 17-year-old that can do what he does. I'm talking about he's playing against big grown men. He's moving him off the ball. He's finding it. He finds these guys easy. Whenever he finds these men easy to play against. Trust me, he ain't struggling against these guys. I don't get the age thing when he is already better than yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. He's better than all of these guys, brother. I'm really trying to see what it is, like how much we're holding him back. Because we are holding this guy back. And that's just the truth of it. Like, we're holding this guy back big time. I don't know if how long we can do that for. It's too good. It's too good, man. Simple as that. I really think we found one with Ethan. Just don't want to ruin him. When you say you don't want to ruin him, what don't you want to ruin? He's too good. He's way ahead of what anyone realized. He's too good. There's not. You're not. The only people that can ruin him is himself. He's different level to all of that. Ethan's a different level. He's miles ahead of where Saka was at his age. He's miles ahead of all of these other 17-year-olds. The only one that is, like you say, is the Yamal. No, bro, Yamal is clear. Don't do that. Yeah, but he's only clear because he's playing. I'm not looking at Yamal and thinking, yeah, you're way better than Ethan. No way. I'm looking at Ethan. I'm thinking, wow, you are really that guy. Yamal, like, I'm not, the reason why Yamal's better because he's got more like more to his name, innit? He's proved it. But I think Ethan is that level. I'll be real. I really think Ethan is that highest level. I don't think it's easy to get through from Ethan like that. I think he really is that level. And that's the point I'm making. Like we've got to figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, Ethan is special. Special player, man. Very, very, very special player. Fans want depth in the squad and then force them into 11. If it was 2022, I wouldn't mind this. Fans want depth in the squad and then want to force him into the 11. I don't want to force him into 11. He has to play. Like he's playing the level that he's playing at. You just want to keep him on the bench because he's young. You tell me why you want to keep Ethan on the bench. You tell me. Yeah, tell me why you think Ethan should be on the bench. I think that's probably a better thing. You tell me why you want him on the bench. Let Ethan be Saka and Odegaard backup or give him plenty of minutes in cup games next season. I don't know, man. That's how I would normally think, but I think he's past that, man. Look at that's okay, cool. Let's do it this way, yeah. Instead of talking about Ethan, let's do it with Lewis Skelly. Like, should we let Lewis Skelly be the backup to Calafiori because Calafiori is 22 and to Kivio on that? Like, what do we do with Calafiori with Lewis Skelly then? Let's talk about Lewis Skelly as well because Lewis Skelly's 18 as well. They're the same age, isn't it? So let's do it with Lewis Skelly. Like, what do you think should happen with Lewis Skelly? Should he be playing or should he be on the bench because he's young? Because to me, I feel like Lewis Skelly is playing, and because he's playing well, he should be playing. Ethan is playing. He's one of our best players in the team, so he should be playing, isn't it? But you lot are saying leave him on the bench because he's 17. Like, I don't know how that makes a difference. Lewis Skelly's only 18, but he's playing better than Calafiori, so he should be playing. But you lot tell me what we do with Lewis Skelly, innit? Because it's the same scenario. This man carrying Barca and Spain. Yeah, this man's carrying Barca and Spain. Yeah. Well, Ethan's carrying Arsenal right now. Don't get it twisted. Don't think Ethan is not our only attack-minded player right now. He's 17 years old, coming to the team. When he played against Brighton, he scored, got injured. When Martinelli or Trossard are playing, you don't even know what's going on. When these men are playing, you don't know what's going on. When Havertz is up front, you know he's just going to do the knockdowns and all. You don't even know what's going on. There's nothing going on. When Ethan plays, there's things going on. So much football to be played. Yeah, bare football to be played, man. That's what I'm saying. By the time he's 21, 22, Odegaard will be in his 30s. Bro, you think we got time to wait for him to be 22, bro? That's 5 years. So you don't want Ethan to be breaking into the team in 5 years' time. That's 5. 22 sounds young to you, Because you're like, oh yeah, when he's 22, you can bring in Timmy Saka. It sounds like a nice trajectory. Oh yeah, Odegaard comes out, Ethan comes in, then you do this there, then he comes in. That's all well and good until Ethan's like, bro, I'm the best player in the team. I should play. That's like Mbappe. Remember Mbappe was 17, 18 years old, one of the best players in the world already. You can't stop him. You can't stop that type of greatness. You can't stop that, man. When does Ethan get 10 shirt then? I don't know about the 10. I think the 10 is not his position, man. I think he's a bit too immature for that right now. Diamond probably better than Nwaneri. That's crazy. It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Nwaneri definitely the first thing will get minutes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. But it's all about timing. It's a great point and a hard choice to make. It's a very hard choice to make. If we get covered for both Saka and Nwaneri, like we should, we don't have to worry about injuries. Get covered for both Saka and Nwaneri. I'm looking at Nico Williams and Semenyo. I'm looking at that. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know if I'm overthinking, but that's what I'm looking at. Why can't we have quality depth? We know it was 21, we were hearing the one story, but he's 17. He'll be happy starting a game a week. He will be happy starting a game a week for now. For now, man. And why should he not play if he's good enough? If Odegaard, not Odegaard, if when he's playing against players and Martinelli's not playing well, I want Nwaneri to play. Why should Nwaneri not play? Because he's younger than Martinelli. Because the same thing that you're saying that about his age, you should have the same feeling for Martinelli. But Martinelli's not performing, so Nwaneri plays. Because right now, if I'm picking a team, I'm not picking Martinelli ahead of Nwaneri. No way. I'm not picking Martinelli, Trossard, or Havertz over Nwaneri. The only player in our attack that gets ahead of Nwaneri is Saka. No one else gets ahead of Nwaneri. Nwaneri, you play Saka, then you play Nwaneri. Then it's Havertz. Simple. Pep will play for his brother Liverpool Madrid. Yeah, true. We're treating it like he's this guy just come out of the 11. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Pele won the World Cup at 17. I don't know what your point is. Why does he need to be 21 or 24? I don't understand. He will be the best. Oh God, if you won't be shooting me, let's move him to the left. Yeah, I think so. We don't need to rush things. No, I agree we don't need to rush things. But whenever he's decided to rush things, not us, we've tried to keep it nice and slow. Whenever he said, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna show you, look, I'm ready now. So it's not us that rushed it, it's Nwaneri that rushed it. You can't curb and always like be like, oh no, this is the pathway for greatness. Some players are just greater than what you're trying to coach. Like you can try and coach certain things, but some people are just better than that. Nwaneri's one of them. We need to wait for what he does in the Champions League. If it was them, then combos will get uncomfortable. Convos are already uncomfortable, my guy. They're already uncomfortable, bro. Now, trust me, Arteta and his coaching staff are having this comment. They're scratching their head at night thinking, bruv. Trust me, I'm scratching my head now. I'm scared. Depends how you look at it, what you expect the next season, how many games there's going to be. There'll be a lot of games, but Nwaneri needs to play. I think we'll be a good player. I generally see starting like 15 games in a season. Not because I consider him a first team player. He played games right wing at times, RCM, etc. I don't like him as like an Zinchenko rotation. Who are you talking about? You talking about Lewis Kelly? Ethan's same level as Jamal. Ethan should be better than more. He's the same level as Jamal. I don't care what these people say. He hasn't proved it. But he's the same level. I don't care what they say. Bit early for him, and we have so many games to play. We can rest Saka and Odegaard for him. Can we stop with the wide prioritization? We have done 2 years in a row. For middle again, yeah. So you want Ethan starting 3 games a week? Not necessarily 3 games a week, but I want him. Trust me, Ethan is ready to play now. I'm not sure why you don't see that. I don't even want him on the bench, bro. I don't see him starting again. I don't. So one game we can get. You don't want Ethan on the bench. I don't understand what you're saying. Hey, Jacob, you're stressing me out. No, I don't even want him on the bench. You don't want Nwaneri on the bench. What does that mean? Why do you not want Nwaneri on the bench? I don't understand what you're saying. So you want him in the youth team still? I don't understand what you're saying. But just because he's 17 or 18? No, 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 no. My laptop gonna D. Come on, family. You saw the video earlier, innit? I know, I know, I know. The man just insulting me on a sly, boy. I tell the system requires a lot of tracking back. I think this could be a reason we get all these injuries. I agree, though. He's Liverpool with demanding starts. It's demanding starts, bruv. Like, why? How are we gonna stop a player's greatness? And you got to remember as well, like whenever he's 17, yeah, Trossard's 28, 29 or whatever. Martinelli's 23, 24, whatever it is, yeah. Like, why should we stop Nwaneri having one of the greatest careers as an Arsenal? If we let Nwaneri just play now, he might become one of the greatest players that Arsenal have ever seen. So we want to stop that because he's 17, or we want to stop that because Trossard's playing now. I don't want to stop that. We might see history here. We don't know what we're going to see. If you curb people like Rooney, Michael Owen, these men are the greatest players in the history of football. We've got a player on our hands that can become one of the greatest players of our club. And we want to say to him, no, you should be on the bench because you're only 17. No, if he was only 17, that's fine. But his performances show that he should be playing. And it's not like he should be playing. He comes on for a couple cameos and yeah, he had a couple good things. No, every time he comes on, he scores. And every time he starts, he's our best attacker. It's not like he's just coming on just easy and everything's easy for him. No. He comes on and he's better than everyone. Whenever he's better than everyone but Saka. Simple as that. So how did Foden get his development? But what's that got to do with anything? They're two different guys. Foden got his development because they were edging him in bit by bit. That's what we've done with Nwaneri. It's the same thing. But Foden ain't won this level at 17, fam. Don't think that Foden is the same level as what Nwaneri is doing now. Don't think that. Like Foden's nowhere near the level of Rooney and Owen and them guys there. Nwaneri is that guy, fam. He's that level. I think you're not realizing how good Nwaneri is. Foden's a cold player, you get me? He ain't Nwaneri though. Williams and Semenyo is left wing. Yeah. I agree with that. Sorry, I'm just going through this a bit too slow. I don't want Ethan to suffer the same drop as Sterling. That's too much money. It can. But again, is Sterling at that age the level of Nwaneri? Nwaneri's on a whole different scale to these guys, fam. So facts, it's just like Mikey Moore. I agree. Love my brother. I agree, man. Come on, man. Let me see. I'm gonna give Sterling a contract. Bro, you give Sterling a contract. I believe Nwaneri is good, but I don't believe he can maintain from week in, week out. When two-man marking and kicking like Saka. Oh, yeah, of course, that's a different thing, but it's about whether we're willing to find out, though, isn't it? The reason why she's age because the demand of kicking it up. Well, I don't see him kicking off fast if not he's starting 2 games a week. Yeah. The certain players I see as bench players and others as quality first and for example, Calafiori and Skiddy, not the same squad players as Zinchenko or Kivio. Big up to the chat. Big up my brother, Durag Diaries, my G, you know. My brother. Saka wasn't doing this at 17. No, he definitely was not doing this at 17. There's not many players that were doing this at 17. The only players that were doing this level of football at 17, like I say, was Owen and Rooney, than what I remember. Obviously, you got Fabregas and that, but I'm talking about the English players. From the English players, the only ones I remember is Owen and Rooney. I don't remember any other players that were doing what Nwaneri is doing like this, that I saw. I could be wrong. There might be a few other players, but I know Milner got his debut young as well. But he weren't not doing what Nwaneri's doing. Nwaneri's getting the ball, just skinning Guardiola and getting the ball and shooting 30 yards against Man City. Like, he's doing different stuff. He's doing different stuff. Nwaneri in MLS will be first team players, but even though he makes our best midfielder on that if everyone is fit, he does. Simple as that. He does. Big up Jules. Yeah, come on, man. That's my broski. Big up Jules. G-Star, he was a left back at 17. I'm with you. Nwaneri is a really top talent. He's definitely going to the World Cup. And if we curb him, yeah, we're just asking for problems, man. We've already got a £100 million player there. So why don't we just play him? We got to fit him in a team, man. We got to fit him in a team. Simple as that. You can't say fit injuries. No, you can't. When they're already better than Foden. I don't know about all that. I don't know about better than Foden. I think that's a bit wild. I'm just saying we got to fit him. He might prove to be, but we can't say that just yet. We got to wait a bit for that. Whenever he's ready for the field, big man team. He's ready, man. He's ready. He's ready. Yeah, that whenever cooking big man at 17, he's ready. Yeah, he's ready, man. Similar talent level to Yamal. Yeah, he is. I don't care what people say. He's the same talent level as Yamal. I don't care what they say. Whenever he's clear of Sterling at 17, yeah, way clear with that, man. Sterling was a quick player that used to run through players. That was his thing. Whenever his talent level is skill and shooting, he can shoot. Skill, he knows how to pass. He crosses the ball right. Listen, let me not start. I'll start making you think he's Messi. I just think we need to play our best players, and I think Nwaneri's our best player. Right now, he is. He isn't when Saka's there, but he's our best player overall. When Saka's not there, when Saka's there, Saka is. But I'm gonna find out, man. We feel next year got to be Odegaard, Nwaneri, and Rice DM, Zubi Rice, and Havertz Rice. No, he haven't, bro. Get Havertz playing out of your head. He needs to be on the bench. Simple. Havertz needs to be our Trossard. Saka was an assist king at 17, though. No, Saka weren't this level, man. Saka weren't this level. MLS bench international players start. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly my point. Big up, bro. Big up, my brother. Come on, family. Been talking about winning for 2 seasons. Man, calling me names. I think it's hard to judge him before how we've seen him because now he's got to really deal with like playing week in and the pressures on him. But I just think he finds it easy. I'll be real. I think he finds it so easy. I think he finds the Leicester players easy. I think he finds the Brighton players easy. I think he finds Man City guys easy. I think he thinks that like when he's going home and chatting to his bedrooms, they're like, oh, how was it to play against Guardiola? I think he's thinking he's rubbish. He ain't that good. I genuinely think that's what he's thinking. Like, I think he finds them easy, man. The internet shit is tough. Definitely tough. Big up Mr. Slotball, man. Big up my broski. Come on, my brother. I see you. Hey, Super China. Hey, that's Hooks' team. If you don't know Hooks' team, I don't even know why I'm trying to do that. Now people are going to think I'm trying to be like all these other YouTubers that are trying to be funny for no reason. I wish I could take that back. I wish I could go back to a minute. I wouldn't have done that. That's Jules. Big up Mr. Slot, man. Come on, my broski. Always there supporting. So I know you're a Liverpool fan. And we're gonna catch you still. You don't got who you don't got? You got Aston Villa, innit? Is it Aston Villa you got? Who you not got? You not got Aston Villa, yeah. I think Nwaneri is better than Saka and Foden already. I don't know about better than Saka and Foden already. I don't know about that. But I don't know about that. I can't say that yet. But he's definitely playing at the level that's close to these guys right now. But he hasn't had a big sample size yet, though. Them man have been doing it for seasons, isn't it? So on a one-off games, he's as good as anyone. But it's hard to say he's better than them now because he just hasn't done it long enough. Whenever he knows he's better than all these men, like, yeah, that's the thing. I think whenever he thinks he's better than all these guys, like when he's chatting to his bedrooms behind the scenes, or him and Lewis Skelly are, I don't know, maybe they're traveling and they're chatting to each other on WhatsApp or something, and he'd be like, I don't think Calafiori is that good, do you? Nah. I think. Oh, do you think? I don't know. Do you think Guardiola? How good was Guardiola? We played against him. Nah, it was easy, man. He's run. I think it was easy. I think with Guardiola and but whenever he's running past these guys with ease, man, it's too easy for him. And we've got to fit him and Saka in the team. But my depth in midfield, I said the main combination of a better try still. Yeah, man said I wish I could take that back. Don't kill me, but I wish I could. Yeah, I can't lie. Saka not moving to left wing. He might have to, fam. He might have to. Because he's more equipped for the left wing than Nwaneri is, I feel. I think Nwaneri will try too much. I think he tries too much. Nwaneri. I think Saka is a lot cleverer, so I think he will. I want Saka at left centre midfield unless Nwaneri bulks up a bit. I think his non-bulking up is helping because I think he's nimble and agile and that. So I think that suits him. And he wants Saka at left centre midfield. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's just we've got Declan Rice there, so it's not a bad idea. But I just don't want to move too many pieces of the puzzle, innit? I don't want to move too many pieces of the puzzle. Like leave the puzzle solid, and then we sprinkle a bit of sunshine on it. Yet me, but I think the decision will be Saka versus Nwaneri, left versus right. But they both got to play. Like if you want to move Saka left wing, I'll say okay, no problem. Move Nwaneri right. If you want Saka right wing, I say I understand that and put Nwaneri left. Don't start doing this Martinelli thing and Trossard thing. I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see that. You can't move Saka left wing. You're doing too much now. Maybe. I just feel like he's more equipped for the left, though. I think he's more equipped for the left. I think Saka can handle the left wing a lot better than Nwaneri can, because Nwaneri is going to want to do a lot of stuff. I feel like Saka just keeps it how it needs to be. That's how I see it, innit? So depends though, man. It's tricky. Whenever he wants the right wing spot, I think he does as well. Most realistic thing is Rice DM. Whenever he right centre midfield, Odegaard left centre midfield, Saka. Nah. It's too weak. That whole thing is too weak. That whole thing is too weak. It's too weak. Saka stays on the right. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. If Saka stays on the right, I'm with you on that. Rice going DM. No, he's not going DM. He's going in the 8. He's staying in the 8. Trust me, Rice is staying in the 8. If you want them all starting, it's hierarchy. If football can't move Saka for Ethan, yeah, he can. He's not moving Saka for Ethan. Ethan's moving him out of the way. Not moving Saka for Ethan. Ethan's decided I'm going to do things. Ethan chose to do this, you know. He decided to be involved, you know. You think Arteta is aiming for 4-2-3 or 4-3-3? Probably 4-2-3-1. And Justy is tired of Nelly and yeah, I'm tired of them, man. It's finished, man. Martinelli and Trossard, that whole experiment's finished, bro. I'm done with that, man. I'm done with that, man. Let's just leave. Let's just let go of that, man. They're bench players to me. Saka can't get comfortable. Neri is knocking the door. Saka will play. He ain't gonna worry about just where. Odegaard will be shifted to the left next year at the end of the day. If all he wants to do is pass, put him on the left move spot. Yeah, but he leaves that press well, man. He leaves that press well. I want him up there. Not gonna lie, in terms of players not getting rotated, the only player cemented is Saka, Rice, Saliba, and Gabriel. The rest will rotate. Saka, Rice, Saliba, and Gabriel. I agree with that. We will get a new left winger. I hope so. I don't mind Nwaneri in the 10 either, because his natural position. No, I don't want him in the 10. He's too immature for the 10. Like in the 10, you gotta You got to use your brain a lot. You got to control the game. I don't want him to do that. Yeah, I don't want him to do that. I feel like he's got a. He's too immature for that for now, man. You are people just forgetting what Saka done for right now. Short term memory. No one's forgetting. Saka's our best player, isn't it? No one's forgetting. I'm just saying, Nwaneri needs to play. So what would you do, Neil Gunner? What would you do? Because if you say put Nwaneri on the bench, then okay, man, put him on the bench for Martinelli. No way. Or for Trossard. Don't get me started. I just don't see left footers playing left wing. But what are you saying? So does Rafinha not play left wing then? I don't understand. Where does Rafinha play? I think Arteta is aiming for 4-3-3. Otherwise, people couldn't be complaining about Odegaard being too right field dominant. That's the lane he plays in, like an 8 in a 4. Yeah. It is the lane he plays in, but I think he's gonna go 4-2-3-1. That's what I think he'll do. And just play Odegaard straight in the 10. I don't think Arteta will play rigid like that. I definitely see certain games where Rice could DM him and Odegaard. No. Yeah, he will change it. He will change it, but I'm just trying to figure out how he will change it because he's got to fit a lot of players in. I think Trossard must be leaving then. I think he might as well just get rid of Trossard. Because Trossard is not going to be able to sit on the bench while Nwaneri's bench. So he might as well just get rid of Trossard at the end of the season. Trossard hasn't signed a new deal anyway, so I think he's probably going to get rid of Trossard. Nwaneri can't go bench. We can't go bench now. Let's be serious. How can Nwaneri be on the bench now? Nwaneri is already a high IQ player. I think he can do it. It's a system. Well, he can play left centre and still lead the press. I don't see Nwaneri playing right centre midfield and leading pressing. Too much responsibility. I agree with that. I somewhat agree with that. I feel like you got to try and take as much pressure off him as you can. So I actually agree with that. I do agree with that. He's a final third player anyway, Nwaneri. So I do agree with that. What do we do then? Because he has to play. So what do you want to do about it? But I do agree with that. I don't want to be putting all this responsibility on him now. All of a sudden, it's all about Nwaneri. But what do you do? He has to play. Martinelli and Trossard definitely bench players next season. I think Trossard's leaving. I think Trossard must be leaving. And I think that's why he's going to buy Semenyo, try and go for Semenyo and Nico Williams. I think Trossard must be going. Nwaneri strikes me someone with a hunger for a goal and a creative play. Yeah. He's on this goal scoring thing. Definitely on this goal scoring thing. He's definitely shooting. You can't coach that. You can't coach that mentality, man. He's got that mentality to win us games. He's got that mentality. Like he will end up with, like, even sometimes. I remember the last few games. I'm hoping that Nwaneri bails us out. So yeah, we will buy left winger and a striker. Even becomes impact player. That's not saying he don't start certain games. He's gonna play two games a week at times. But you keep having this thing where Ethan is not playing. Ethan is on the pitch to me. I can't see any way why Ethan shouldn't be on the pitch. Why do you keep having this thing? Like, what are you seeing that makes you think you don't want Nwaneri starting? What is it? Just because of his age? What? Tell me why you don't want him starting? Because Nwaneri should be on the pitch. Trossard gonna end up leaving us some more. Contract. Let Saudi come through. Yeah, I think Trossard's gone. We can't move Saka left and play Ethan right. Disrespectful. Is it? Why is it disrespectful? Why is it disrespectful? I don't understand. Why you're trying to get the best players in the team. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the best players in the team. And right now, Ethan is one of our best players. And Saka is our best player. So we need to get them both in the team. I don't think it's that confusing, to be honest. I think they both need to play. Simple as that. It really is as simple as that. But Then again, on the flip side, the issue that we've got is that they both need to play, but the balance has to be right. And I think that's obviously, I think Arteta can get the balance right, but I feel like Ethan playing right and Saka left, I don't think it ruins the balance. Saka left wing is better than Martinelli left wing. Nwaneri show he passed the eye test. Odegaard on the left, he has all the angles to pass. Since that, all they want to do now, it's just age, man. People are scared of letting moves play. Yeah, they are. I like this kind of problems. Can we have the problem in attack too? This is attack we're talking about, bro. What are you talking about? Arsenal won't buy players. Ethan's well, I don't want to see Ethan as a main player. I don't want to see him as a main player, but I want to see him on the pitch. Ethan becomes a main player when he plays. He's that level of talent. That's exactly it. You don't want to see him become a main player, but when he's playing, he's deciding to win games and sort things out. You can't stop Ethan being a main player. Like, he's just destined to be great. You can't. What are you gonna do? You got Messi in your youth team. Oh, let's not promote him to the youth team. He's better than everyone in the team, but let's not promote him yet. It's not gonna work. It's too good for that. Messi was the best player in Barcelona when he was 15, probably 13, maybe. Then they only started giving him, okay, he gets to 14, 15th again. Boy, we can't keep this guy at the team for too long. Gets to 16, okay, yeah, he's too good now. He's better than everyone. 17, 18, yeah, he's the best in the world now. Simple. All about finding balance. There's enough minutes to go around the team. There is enough minutes to go around the team, but I want the best players on the pitch. Ethan will save us 100 million. Nah, Ethan is key player in the squad. He ain't no trust of the Martinelli or Jesus. He's better than them. He's better than them, bruv. He's better than Trossard, Martinelli, and Jesus. Definitely. He's definitely better than all of them, man. Definitely better than all of them. You get me? Definitely better than all of them. In our squad, where you place Ethan, left wing, right wing, or midfield? What do you call it? I call Ethan a good question, my friend. He's a midfielder and an attacker. He can do both. He's like Saka. Saka started in defense, went to midfield, now he's up front. That's Saka, but maybe not as versatile. His best position is across the front three, maybe the 10, the right wing, or the left wing. One of those three. You know what I'm saying? That's his best position. But let me who's live? Let me see who's live. Is anyone live now? Let me redirect you over. I think I might just do these quick ones every day, you know, just to catch up with everyone. Yeah, who's live? Saeed's live. I think it's Saeed. No one else is live apart from Saeed. I'm gonna send you over to Saeed, innit? Because there's no one else here. But I'm gonna do these live. What's the time now? 6 o'clock. I might do these every day from like 6 to 7 or so. Or I might do one tonight actually. Might do a late one. Let me go. Yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Saeed, innit? So he's the only person that's live right now. But big up Saeed anyway. I might come on later still.